Hey guys, and welcome back. We hope you had a great holiday season with your family and friends. We finally have December market numbers in, and we are here to give a full recap of what happened last year here locally, and then also some predictions for how we feel that 2024 will look in the local Lubbock real estate market. So, national headlines definitely painted a picture last year that the housing market just kind of had a steep decline, whether it was prices or just buyer demand. And I would say we definitely had a decline last year. So, year over year, sales, total number of units that the Lubbock market sold was down 6%. Now, if we take a bird's eye view and look at this, rather than just year over year, we look at the few years that encompassed before that. Really, we were coming off of a year that we had been up 12% and up 12% the year before that. So really, in order for our market to stabilize, we had to have some adjustment as far as what the inventory and what the demand was. So like we have talked about in other videos, we kind of monitor our inventory with what we call month supply inventory. And that means that if we were to continue selling houses at the same rate we are today, how long it would take to sell through the current inventory if we didn't list another house. And right now we are at 3 month supply inventory for the year average. Now, anything below 5% we consider a seller's market. Anything above 5% we consider a buyer's market. So really, with the supply and demand that Lubbock was seeing last year, we never technically moved into what we consider a buyer's market. So this is great news. What happened was we kept our appreciation. We maintained flat as far as home prices. We had zero depreciation. And even with 8% interest rate, which is where they topped out at during this last year, we were still seeing great activity in our market. So I do think that it's so important to know what's happening locally, because I know that there are markets across the country, whether we look at huge metropolitan areas like California, New York, where their swing in the market was definitely much more drastic than what we saw here. So as far as 2023, was it definitely cooled down a little bit from the COVID years? Absolutely. Did we need to do that? Absolutely. So what are we thinking for 2024? Well, even just what we are seeing with our team personally, over the last weekend, we had 3 different multiple offer situations. Rates have gone down. They're in the 6s now, and the Fed has already said that they will lower rates 6 times within 2024. Now, we all know that this is an election year also. So election years always bring uncertainty. And this would be our advice is right now, buyers know that we are not going to see the 2s and 3s, and that a 6 feels good. 6 feels much better than an 8. A 6 produces movement, and it brings buyers back into the market. Now, if we have 6 more rate reductions and we see rates get back into the 5, we still don't have enough inventory to supply enough buyers to where it isn't going to be a super competitive market again. So if you're a seller, now is a great time to list because it's before the election. Rates are in a steady place where buyers are still wanting to make a move, and we are still seeing multiple offer situations. If you're a buyer, this is a great time to get back into the market, because I just feel that as rates continue to drop, the competition will continue to grow also. So honestly, Lubbock is such a well-rounded community with our agriculture, healthcare, with Texas Tech University. We are such a hub for this part of the state. And so we are truly blessed to live in such a stable community and just economically thriving portion of Texas. So we always like to bring you all of the news. And like always, if you have any questions, or if you were wondering, what your house would be worth, or just questions as far as how do I start the process of buying a home, we would love to answer anything that we can, and we will talk to you soon.